Hello, today's the anniversary of the death in 1987 of Gerald Moore. Not a name that everybody would know, but I recall him because he came when I was at school to give us a lecture. He was a very distinguished pianist, but he tended not to do solo performance, but to accompany others, so that he would accompany, in the end, some of the best singers, solo singers and instrumentalists of his generation. Elizabeth Schwarzkopf, Victoria de Los Angeles, Dietrich Fischer-Dieskau, some of these really well-known singers. He would be the one that they chose to accompany them because of his ability to relate to the mood, to the movement, to the emotion that the singer was trying to express in the way they sang the song. His ability to have empathy with the singer made him a really popular person to accompany these really top-notch performers. He was somebody who drew attention to this role. He criticised one singer who had said to their accompanist, "You must have played well today because I didn't even notice you." And Gerald Moore's point was that it's important to notice who the accompanist is and what they're doing, because it's all part of the overall picture. Well, I take this as a way of looking at life, because I think we all, sometime or other probably, are called to be accompanists to somebody else who's perhaps more in the limelight, but we're there to support them and encourage them. And the skill of just helping to know how best to do that, how to respond to their mood, how to encourage them, how to know what to say, is a real skill. It's not just something best not noticed, as it were. It's something that we need to applaud, and if we can develop that skill, so much the better. And of course, those who are accompanists, those who are kind of lesser partners in some project of that kind, also need support. Gerald Moore talks about how important it is to have a good page turner when he's playing, and he has a rather amusing description of what happens when he tried on one occasion to do without one, because he found that having a bad one was far worse than not having one at all, or so he thought. But he says, after I have turned the page, the tiniest breeze gently wafts it back again. Page 15, for example, though I've turned it, dislikes lying on page 14. So while my hands are engaged in playing the piano, the rebellious page slowly rises and starts to return to the position it found more comfortable. So he's saying that he can't do without somebody who'll turn the pages for him. Probably in that case, it is best if you don't notice it, if they don't draw attention to what they're doing. And sometimes that is the role that we need to play. We need to be right in the background if we're trying to support somebody. But more often than not, I think it's quite legitimate to claim a place alongside the person that we're trying to support, but to recognise that we're doing the supportive role, and that is valuable in itself.